Oh man, people do dumb things. It's so funny because you had all this media around Julian Castro, a little bit around Cory Booker, some around the other guys, Vilsack, just Perez, all of them. And I kind of thought they all had a chance at some point. Booker was kind of in the background a little bit because he said himself last month that he wasn't being vetted. But nonetheless, you still had speculation in relation to him. I realized that rhymed, and I regretted it the moment after I finished uttering those words. Nonetheless, I really thought that it would come down to him or Castro because, and especially magnified by Pence's selection by Trump, just because Democratic Party always likes to play this game. We're the diverse party. We're the party of the future. We're progressives. We have all the ideas that are futuristic and things are going to go our way in 10, 20, 30 years. You'll see, and then you'll regret being a thing of the past. And indeed, I feel that way with social issues on their side, but their nominees would beg to differ as far as that narration goes. Um, but I know I'm delaying and not getting on topic. So she announced today that she had picked Tim Kaine as her vice presidential nominee. And I have to say, he's actually probably the person I least heard of out of all of the potential candidates. And, kind of looking at him, kind of skimming through the past, whatever, just going through here, I really don't see anything that would, like, he's got the experience. He's been governor, he's been senator, all of that. But I don't see where anyone that is voting, you know, in the younger generations, which you do need, would find that appealing. And when I say young, I mean under 50. I don't think people go into a booth and go, "Oh man, how much experience does this person? How much experience does that person have?" They don't, because Trump wouldn't have won the nomination for the Republican Party. You know that, and in knowing that, you would figure that they would pick somebody who I don't know is young, is, I don't want to say handsome, but he's not ugly. But again, just the point is, you pick someone who is visually appealing in every sense of the word, is just exciting. And you say Clinton and Castro, Clinton and Booker, you all excited, and you just all worked up and everything. Clinton and Kaine, yay! No one gets excited over that. No one should get excited over this. It is another centrist. And Fox said it best when they were talking about him earlier today. He's basically a male version of her. Matter of fact, if I went up on here and I wouldn't be surprised if his last name used to be Rodham, and he changed it, and knowing he was going to be on this ticket one day. I mean, it's completely ridiculous that they go and just sidestep all of the people who would have changed things, or would have been good choices in the eyes of the pundits and everyone else, for a guy that has no appeal to any demographic. You pick Booker, I would have voted for him. You pick Castro, I wouldn't have voted for Clinton, maybe probably, but I still would have been more likely to than Kaine. He was the probably. I believe he was the worst choice out of that whole group. And I couldn't believe when the news flashed, when on Yahoo News, that she picked him. I was stunned. I couldn't buy it. So this has to be some kind of bogus fake article, but no, here it is. Again, you put Castro or Booker on there. I would have supported them. I would like them. I like them personally, so they certainly will compliment Clinton, even though people in New Jersey would beg to differ about Booker, judging by I think 33% said they would be more inclined to vote for her because of that. I don't know, some kind of thing. Point is, you still have people that would have just made more of an impact. Now, you have pundits who are predicting that this is a sign of her basically saying, "I got this in the bag. Trump can't beat me. He can't win. I'm the next president already." And if that's the case, then she's sorely mistaken, because Trump can beat her. Uh, he's going to get at least must be 46, 45% of the vote. Just a few more points and you can kiss your second bid goodbye. So it's mind-boggling to me that she would even have that mentality. And like I said, that's not confirmed. It's not anything that we have backed by facts. It's just something that we think is the case. And it probably is. Because you wouldn't make a choice of this nature without having a little bit of overconfidence. Let's put it that way. Like, all of those demographics you need to appeal to are already in your hand. And not because you're some candidate that, has proven yourself as being worthy of their support. No, because you know that between you and the other guy, Trump, most African Americans, most Hispanics are not going to support him. And when they look in that booth and they go, Clinton or Trump, they're going to pick you. Not because you've done anything for them, because you haven't done anything to them. So it's basically picking who they see as an enemy, going past who to pick. It's the person who sees an enemy and going with the person who's just neutral, which is what she is on most things relating to those demographics. And that's certainly a stigma that's attached to her and for most of the people my age who I see talking about her. And it was not the case with Bernie Sanders. Can't believe I called him by his full name. I usually just say Sanders. I'm so used to it. But again, you have there's no rationale for this. There's no type of way to make sense of this other than someone who's overconfident, someone who doesn't care, someone who might even think less of other races and not want that one of them on her ticket. That's entirely possible. And if it is, then that new documentary, what is it, Hillary's America or something? It's even more credible. I very rarely accuse someone of racism because I think it's in bad taste. But explain, give one reason for why she would pick him over the other over Castro. Let's just leave it at him. Let's erase Booker because he admitted he wasn't being vetted. Give one reason. No, just give any reasons for why that would be the case. I'm dying to hear them. And you can't find any because there's no reason. There's nothing. And she just wasted what was a good opportunity to get more support for minorities. So thank you for watching. Have a good day and just be safe. Peace out.